to a July situation. I am here to inform you so you can understand or just make better decisions. But now the juicy part. This is your July prediction reading. Like no other, we're looking at what's coming in for you, not what you already know. This will cover career, money, opportunities, challenges, and predictions around love. This could be sudden communication, a surprise opportunity, or a change in direction. Please keep in mind that some of this may feel unclear right now, but when it happens, you're going to remember this reading. Hi, I'm Claudia St. John's with Organic Strawberry Moon Tarot. I spent over 10 years in disciplined spiritual study under Guru, combined with my background in linguistics. I focus on accurate interpretation, not guesswork. I don't sugarcoat or negate the reading. I give it to you as is. So before we begin, if you want an accurate predictions on what's coming in, make sure you're subscribed. All right, let's get into it. All right, Aries all the way down to Pisces. Woohoo! Yes, this is definitely going to be exciting. All right, we're going to take a little peek into the future. What's happening in July? What's going on in summertime? Summertime. All right. Hi, Mohammed. How you doing? All right, I just got to bring my stuff up. Okay, let's make sure you guys can see pretty good here. Okay, can see the table. All right. Perfect. All right, Mohammed. All right, so we're just getting things lined up. I'm actually going to have a activate this poll right now. I'm going to put my question in. Give me like 2 seconds, really quick. All right, let's see what we got here. Okay, okay, all right, that's perfect. All right. Okay. Do you believe people can change? All right. All right, and then let's start the poll. All right, what do you think, Mohammed? Do you think people can change? You're a god of war? Okay. What sign are you? Yes, if you're just joining us, we're doing Aries-Pisces predictions for July. Prediction readings for July. Okay. Love, money, career, opportunities, challenges, and warnings. If warnings do come out, yeah, they definitely will give you that warning. They will see what the Zoltar. I'm your Zoltar tonight. All right. Make sure you drop in that quarter. And you get your prediction reading. You're a Pisces. If you're a god of war, you need to be an Aries. Or maybe you have Aries somewhere in your sign. You can check out your signs. The moon, rising Venus. Like I have Aries in my moon sign as my moon sign. Yeah, I like Pisces. I get along with Pisces. I like Pisces a lot. All right. Well, nice to have you, Muhammad. Miss Cleo 2.0 scammer. Who's that? I know you ain't talking about something over here. All right. I like Miss Cleo. I bet you probably don't know anything about her. All right, anyhow. My mom's sister is an Aries and she only taken care of me since my mom and dad passed. Aw. Wow, that's very nice of your mom's sister, for sure. Yeah, well, throw some loving her way, throw some love and blessings her way, for sure. Who's playing pretend? K-R-A-NG-. I don't know what you're talking about. 6073. It looks like you're off your rocker. Mm. All right. Her daughter's an Aquarius. Oh, yeah, yeah. You know what? 6073, nobody cares. Nobody cares what you're saying. You sound goofy. You're just throwing assumptions out there. Who cares? Who are you? Just another number. I'm having a conversation. Well, that's definitely. You said I can't. Her daughter's an Aquarius. What you said I can't? Why? My mom's sister's an Aries. Yeah. I don't. Did I miss something with this conversation, Muhammad? Well, I'm sorry about your parents passing away, but I'm sure you could have some anger. I definitely. If you're saying that, if you're feeling you got anger, honey, yeah, I definitely can relate to that. For a long, long time, I was very, very angry myself. A lot of people are just not trying to. I'm not trying to belittle your energy. I'm just saying, you know, you'd be surprised how many people are angry too about what hand they get dealt. Oh, okay. Virgo. Yeah. Mother sister's a Virgo, and then gotcha. All right. Well, I'm glad you're here. I'm glad you're sharing. What don't know? What DK you think of the four? Huh? What DK you think of the 144? You mean the 411? I'm not understanding your good question. What DK you think of the chosen ones? Oh, can you explain a little bit more? Because I'm not trying to make assumptions. I think I have an idea what you're talking about, but I need you to clarify it. The earth angel. Okay, so you said the chosen one and the earth angel. So are you asking, do I think that certain people are chosen? Chosen for what? Yeah, I do. People are chosen, but the question is chosen for what? I think, yeah, I think certain people get chosen for certain things. Yeah, I don't think everybody has the. Oh, well, okay. So that's okay. So, Muhammad, that's your perspective since the shift life has been hell. Remember, hell is a state of being, not an actual location. All right, let's start with the reading. All right, but we can continue this reading in like in a after let me get a couple reads in, and then we can continue this, Muhammad. All right, I am having this chat with you. Yeah, yeah, and it's good to know. Muhammad's opening up. I like that. Yeah, you're welcome. Yeah, it'll be cool to stay and I can chat with you. All right, all right. If you're just joining us, I'm getting started. I'm on Aries, going all the way down to Pisces for your July predictions. This could be anything: love, money, opportunities, warnings, being forewarned. Hmm. Okay. Yeah, I need to do that. I need to do it for warning energy. All right. Where's my other tarot deck here? Okay, we'll work with what we got. I almost pulled my cord too far. I'm like, eh. All right. I'm using two decks. That's what's going on. All right. All right, let's make this easy as possible. All right, because I love to complicate. All right, let's go. Let's do it. Who did? All right, Aries. What do you got going on for July? Judgment. Number 20. Seven of Wands. Number 7. And oh, you got two cards. Weasel. And number 2, the Two of Swords. So some of you guys could have been on the born on 20th, the 7th, or the 2nd. I even will take 22nd, 27. I'll take 11, 31, 21. I even take 32, 31. All right, so we have 22. Okay. Let's find out what is this. All right, just put this aside. All right, so let me see what you got going on. All right, let me look at it before I talk about it. Let me mull this over. Okay, for July, you got right off the bat that I'm noticing here for you. Um, Aries is the Seven of Wands and the Two of Swords. This is like a lot of guarded energy, protection energy. All right. Getting a grip on things. So I do feel like July, something may catch you off your footing. Something catches you off guard. Yeah, and then it goes like this. Yeah, yeah, something catches you off guard. And I just feel like this catch something throws you off your guard and this keeps you like almost like stuck. Yeah. Yeah, I feel like you're stuck waiting on something, and then you finally get good news. All right. You get some good news coming in. Yeah, I definitely feel like this could be also something that would inspire you. Yeah, this news is definitely going to be something inspire you or feels good to you. Okay. And then we have here with the judgment card. Yeah, so I do feel like there is something coming to realization in July that's going to be very significant. There needs to be a decision or um, yeah, some kind of realization or a major decision. It's like a turning point in your life. Like you cannot unsee or unknow what you know now. You know, it's like, you know, so you cannot unlearn what you already seen or know at this point. So this is a turning point. Yeah. Okay. Yeah. It's like that. You know what the energy feels like to me, Aries, is like you got this calling, this inner calling. It could be external calling, but more for more of you, it's going to be this inner calling. And I feel like hmm, you are going to a calling, and I feel like if anybody tries to throw you off your game, you're like, no, you're guarding this calling, whatever you're being called to. It's like this ultimate goal or something, this career ambition or love goal, whatever. It's something you hold very dear to your life. And I feel like in July, this is going to be very precious to you. And you're like, You're not letting anybody throw shade or game at it. But then we have this Two of Swords, which I want to clarify, to be honest. What's that about? Why we have this Two of Swords here for Aries? All right, let's find out real quickly. All right, we have the Fool energy. So what does that tell us? Okay, so you might not have all the information to make a decision, Aries. Okay, so you might be on the fence. You might be like unable to make a decision because maybe both decisions just suck. Yeah. So I definitely am validating that you may not only that you don't have all the information, but probably the information you have, it's probably not even accurate. So something's off about the way you can always know if both options sound off. The way you finally know you got all the information or the right information is when the options start making sense. And I think they will. I do see a male Pisces Scorpio around you in July, and this is going to be significant in some way. Okay, so what else we got? All right, so the signs here, oops. So the signs here we got Scorpio, Leo, Libra, Cancer, and Aquarius. And then we have Aquarius and Pisces. Okay, whoop. My card down. Fell down. All right, let's now go to Taurus. Hello, if you're just joining us, Taurus is here. What, Muhammad? Is getting away from a Capricorn? Oh, no. Yeah. What sign did you say you were again, Muhammad? I think you said you're a Pisces. Yeah, that's what it was. Okay. Yes, you're a Pisces. Hello. Mm. All right. There's still some people joining us, so like, let's allow them. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. All right. There we go. Yeah. All right. This app is acting up. What happened again with this? Jesus, this app is so annoying. What just happened here? Oh, this is just so bizarre. Hold on. Why are you guys being so weird like that? That's so okay. Taurus, let's see what we got for Taurus. Thank you. I'm sorry. Taurus, let's see what your July prediction's gotta be. All right. Is it gonna be more about career, opportunity, home, house, ego? Let's find out. Sugar booga booga. Hi, Colleen. Hello. What's February 19th? Your birthday? February 19th is it's on the border of Pisces and Aquarius. Absolutely. Welcome, Colleen. Welcome. All right. I'm gonna read for 10 more minutes and then maybe 10 or 15, and then I'm gonna, have a time with the chat, getting to know you guys. You know. All right, let's do it. All right, Taurus, what do you got? Let's do it. We have the Three of Pentacles. I gotta see the cards first. And then I'll show it to him. All right. All right, King of Wands and the Emperor. We have 3, 14, which also could be 5, and 4. So I will accept 23, 24, and 25. Mm, all right. For July. Hmm. All right. So I got a couple things here. This is for Taurus. All right. Taurus, there's kind of some kind of like event around career or entertainment or creativity that I see would be significant. Yeah, it looks like you are like something you're doing is put out on display, getting some kind of recognition. Yeah, you're definitely bossing up in boss up energy. I see some of you may have transitioned recently in a position, in a career position. Yeah. Like you, for example, you could be now like you're part of management and now you are head of management. Just an example. Yeah, I do see. Yeah, it's because you're showing up in this King of Wands energy. Okay, we have these two cards I'm gonna show you. And you are like, taking authority, and we have the Emperor here, and the Emperor is all about authority, which I'll talk about in a minute. So you're like you facilitate, or you like give orders, like manage other people. And if how many of that is pretty much Taurus? How many of you guys are in that position right now, especially my males? Okay. So the other thing is I do see that if the male Taurus, if you go out and about, I do see you meeting somebody. Okay. Three, number 3. Let me look at the calendar. Why is the 3 significant? We're on Sunday, 1, 2, 3, Thursday. All right, there could be like something around 3 days from now, give or take. Depends when you're social. I don't know, so make it sense to you. Okay. 3 days, give or take, couple days, but make it work. Anyways, what I see is when you go out, I do see you meeting somebody. Okay, from my singles. Taurus, whether you're a male or female, you're asked to kind of like step up and take leadership. Not always, not forever, but just right now for July. Okay, maybe right now this doesn't make sense. Then now, Gemini, I do see a male energy. This is somebody very charming, good looking, who, by the way, is hard to pin down. And this person, this comes off like somebody who is, loves attention, loves, this is a person that initiates things. And this person, how you gonna know it's them is they're gonna start. They're gonna initiate. They're gonna start taking action, ask you out, make the moves and all that. You don't have to try with this one. This guy is gonna be trying with you. That's the difference. And guys, you are asked to step into this male energy as a King of Wands and take leadership and initiate things. Okay. Then we have this thing with the Emperor, right? So we got the thing with the Emperor. Now, there could be a male figure or a male father figure for July that could be significant. A birthday, something coming up with a father figure. Now, some of you can get support from a father figure. Okay. And some of you, this is about an authority. Authority is recognizing your skill and somebody recognizing you, giving you credit for it. And some of you guys could be put in a leadership position. Mm-hmm. Yeah. And some of you, Taurus, are leveling up in work. You know, you were just one of the team, then you became the leader of the team. Now you run it. Progression energy here. We have Capricorn, we have Sagittarius, Scorpio, and we have Aries here. Okay, that's what I got for Scorpio. All right, now let's go to Gemini. Taurus, king of the material realm. Yeah, Taurus is like sensual. They're the zodiac of sex, sensual energy, and beauty. Mhm. Yeah, Taurus is ruled by the planet Venus, the love goddess. Mm, all right. Okay, what's going on? All right, ready? Let's go now to Gemini. All right, Gemini. Let's see what's unfolding for you in July. I am so glad you guys are in. You guys are making it fun tonight. Where did Colleen go? It's on the eclipse. Oh, okay. The Two-Face story, a tale to yeah. I just got 4 books I ordered finally came in. I got what did I get? The what does that say? The oh, I got the Inferno with Dante, and I got Against the Gods, and then I got Bible tarot and reverses for tarot. All right, I like to look at different kind of meanings on my tarot cards. I like to be very well versed. All right, let's go to now Gemini. Gemini, we're Taurus season now, right? When does Taurus season actually start? Oh, that's still at April 21st to April 19th. So we're still in Aries. Okay. Yeah. We're still here to April 19th. Okay. Yeah. Yeah. Taurus sometimes can be known for their bullheadedness. What? Yes, we're doing it right now, Gemini. Okay. I'm sorry. Somebody was just texting me something. All right, let's do it. All right, you guys. It was raining earlier. We had a tornado 2 days ago. The sirens are blaring all over here and all the surrounding counties. It was like, wow. And then my phone goes dead. All my technology goes dead. So then I'm like, I don't know. I'm like, what is going on? I was like so annoyed with that. All right, Gemini. How many guys? Anybody have a tornado? All right, we have the Magi. All right. Yeah, Six of Pentacles and the 10 of Wands. All right, let me look at it before I talk about it. So we have birth dates could be number 1, 6, 10, 20, 30, 26, 30, 31. We have 1. We have 16. Okay. So what are the cards saying for Gemini? Should write this down somewhere. Okay. So people know where we're at. If you're just joining us, we're doing predictions for July and we're on Gemini right now. All right. All right. Gemini right there. Okay. All right, welcome. All right, let's see. What do you need to know for July? For July. Okay. Oh, Gemini, you have your major arcana here. The magician. All right. The magician is ruled by Mercury. All right. And it looks like you got somebody coming in, and this person has their shit together. Yes, this person has it going on. And this is some of your manifesting in my singles. Yeah, this is some of you want in. Okay. Maybe right now you're like, no, I don't. I'm fine. Okay. Okay, let's do that. The magician says coming in, new person coming in. For my couples, it says that there is going to be action to take action to deepen the commitment. All right. Yes, this is a power move. 6 of Pentacles confirms this. This is saying couples that this is like a more reciprocal. This is a balanced connection for July. And for my singles, I do see somebody coming in, but be careful. They may be giving to 2 people. Okay. I see somebody here that's giving to 2 people. Can be an earth sign, but it doesn't have to be. And then we have my 10 of swords and my 10 of wands, my bad. And this is definitely going to feel like you're going to feel like exhausted, overburdened, like you have a lot on your plate, maybe excessive responsibility going on for July. Yeah, you got a lot of things going on in July, and this could feel very exhausting. Okay, perfect. And then 10 of Wands, it's telling me, yeah, so you guys have, for love, it looks good, but I'll tell you what, Gemini, you know what's going on? You got something like a new opportunity that can bring in double the income. Okay, double the income or having 2 income streams. I do see you having more money. Maybe you combine your bank accounts. I don't know how this is going to come about, but I do see more money coming in for you. Okay, but let me make this understandable though. Even though there may be more money coming in, 10 of Wands is telling me you're busting your ass. You're got a lot of responsibility. So this extra money could be 2 jobs or it could be just doing more hours. Um, I don't know, but it's you got a lot on your plate for July. You got a lot. You're doing a lot. This could be like you got the burdens can feel like a what like they can feel like a they can feel that these 6 can feel like a burden on your back. Okay, so like for July, definitely ask for help. Maybe you can get somebody to help you in some way, shape, or form if that's what you're going to keep on doing So let me clarify this 10 of Wands for you, Gemini, real quickly. Why is this 10 of Wands here? The Queen of Cups. Oh, all right. So this takes us in another direction. All right. So, all right. And just take this if this resonates, okay? So, with this 10 of Wands, with this Queen of Cups, is actually telling me is that, Gemini, you may be, whether you're male or female, but this definitely has the feminine energy to it. It says that you tend to, like, you pick up, like, you're like an emotional Wi-Fi, you pick up on everything. And you tend to you tend to over invest in emotionally into people, into things, right? And it's like whether they earned this or not, that's how you are. And because that's how you are, and I'm not judging here, I'm just looking and telling you what's happening, that this can feel, draining. This can feel tiresome to you, exhausting, because you're giving a lot emotionally, and people, are not at that level. It's like you're giving a lot and not giving back nearly as enough. But maybe like financially, like time, energy wise, they are. But maybe I don't see a lot of emotion decks, and you showed up as a Queen of Cups, very emotional person that is having a lot of emotions. And this can be saying that you find like love is hard, relationships are hard, something like that. Just saying. Okay. Okay, there we go. All right, and the signs here for Gemini is we have Sagittarius, all water, and we got Taurus, we got Gemini and Virgo. Okay. Give me 1 second here. Okay. I just gotta close this window. Hey you, what are you doing? You silly dog. Here you go, honey. Get in there. You're gonna be cold, honey. You're gonna be cold. And then you're gonna be like, Mommy, Mommy, I'm cold. Yes, I know you're gonna be cold. You don't want to be cold. No, you don't want to be cold. No, no. All right. So let me just do that. All right, 1 second here. Where are my headphones at? All right, here we go. Perfect. All right. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. All right, let me put that back. All right, here we go. All right, you can see? Yes, perfect. All right. All right, here we go. That it's just got suddenly the temperature dropped. I had to close the window. All right. So Gemini, you have Taurus, Gemini, Libra, all water, and Sagittarius. Okay. And then it's just like that cold air was making me sleepy for a while, but I'm like, no. Got my second wind now. All right, I need this. I'm like out of water. All right. All right. Who do we got here? Okay. Muhammad. You're Pisces. And then who was Colleen for? I forgot what Colleen said. Oh, hello, Delgado. He says, may I ask a Delgado? Yeah, you can ask a yes or no question. Absolutely. Um, if I got, so you can ask it now, and if I got time, I'll do it. Yeah, and then who else is here? John. Hi, John. Oh, look at John with Sagittarius energy. John McClain. All right. Well, welcome. All right. Yeah, I'm gonna do a couple more signs, and then we'll do some chat. I'll do some chat time with you, getting to know you guys a little bit. Mm. And then I can answer your question. All right. So I have your question ready. If anybody else wants a yes or no question, get it ready done. I'll tell you when to put it down. Okay. Don't put it down now because it'll get lost. All right. Chiron, yes. Chiron was a Sagittarius centaur. Chiron was a Sagittarius centaur. Wounded. Yeah. That got stuck by poison accidentally. Yes. And he was a very smart, very compassionate centaur. He was unlike the rest. And he had to live with this poison. He couldn't resolve it. And instead of letting it defeat him, he had to deal with that. Definitely struggles about that. All right. Yeah. Chiron, yes. And then the poison. All right. So we have the Eight of Cups for who's this? Cancer now? Okay. All right. Can't. Oh, why is this there? I just don't need that. All right. I'm not advertising anything like that. All right. Let's see. Cancer. Okay. And then after Cancer, we're having Virgo, Libra, Scorp. All right. Who's this? Cancer. Pretty far above. All right. There we go. There we go. Ayo. Ayo. I just saw the movie Clover Lane Field with John Goodman. Oh my god. It's like, I like watching these mind fuck movies to see how quickly I can get the plot. And I just watched like Identity last week and I got that like in under like 5 minutes. And it's like this one I got like under like 5 minutes too. I'm like I want to always see how fast I can get it. But now my coach starts to lie to me because he wants me to finish the whole movie. So he's trying to redirect me. Like, yeah, but you should. I'm like, all right, I'll still watch the movie. All right, Eight of Cups. What else for my Cancers? Eight of Cups. That's by who is that? Like that's Jupiter and Pisces. Okay. The Five of Swords, the Four of Pentacles, icky, icky, wiki. Yeah. All right, let's see what these cards say. Let me show you what you got. So we have birthday numbers 8, 5, and 4. We have 25, 24, 28. Okay. Let's see what's going on. So we have the eight of cups, 5 of swords, 4 of coins. All right. Walking away. All right. All right, so in July, Cancer, I see some of you guys could be soul searching. Okay. Some of you guys could be doing soul searching, going on some kind of spiritual journey. I have a friend that's actually getting ready to go. And what's that long mile thing that on the, I can't even think of the mountains that runs through Carolinas and West Virginia. The Alpine, is it the Alpine Mountains? I'm not sure. I'm like my brain is not clicking right now. I'm sorry. I'm not really using this. Anyway, so okay, so I do see spiritual journey for some of you in July. Okay. Then I do feel like in July you're like you don't want to be vulnerable. Like you're not trying to be vulnerable at the time, but I do feel like your money is going to be okay. I don't see you lacking. I just feel like you are just concerned. Like you are just like trying to be cautious on it. You're just concerned. The one thing here is saying, like, just be careful of the energy cancer of being too controlling or too possessive. When it comes to love or around finances, being too possessive, too controlling. All right. It's like you're very in this energy of worried about having lack. But actually I feel like you have enough. But you're, yeah, being or using it to control, possess in some way. All right, then we have the Five of Swords. All right, I do see somebody being deceptive around you. This is somebody, like, I do see being. This is self sabotage energy. This is like I'm not gonna compete. I'm just gonna take what I think is owed to me. This is not playing fair. This is not being considerate of somebody else's feeling. This is the energy of it's about me, myself, and I. Hmm. Now, Five of Swords energy can be around work or in love. This is like this is like being somebody taken advantage, feeling unfair. Mm-hmm. Definitely. Somebody could be okay. So what I'm getting is that somebody in July could be playing mind games, misrepresenting themselves. Somebody misrepresenting themselves. So new people, be careful. Even couples, be careful. This is somebody that you could have been talking to, and then they suddenly flipped a switch and then point things at you like you're the problem. This person's not taking accountability. Yeah, there's somebody in July that this person doesn't take accountability what they say or do. They sit there and point the finger like you did it. What? Yeah. All right. Why does Cancer have this Four of Pentacles? Let's find out. All right. The Tower. Okay. So the Tower is telling me that something subtly happens that shifts your circumstances. Tower, chaos, catastrophe, a traumatic sudden shift. So yeah, something rattles you. That's why I feel like you go into this Four of Pentacles energy, because you're like you don't feel stable enough. Even though I don't feel like you're lacking, I think you're doing just fine financially and work wise. But this Tower moment, something rattled your cage. You know, something's your cage. Yeah, that's not, yeah. All right, so there we have it. So the signs we have, huh? Yeah, the Tower comes in. Mm-hmm. Yeah, and by the way, when you have the Tower and the Eight of Cups, if you're on that spiritual journey, okay, it tells me that with the Four of Pentacles here, that you have some kind of spiritual epiphany. Something comes to light for you. Something like you get it, you understand it. That could be like spirit or the universe, like tapping you on the shoulder or giving you a wink, that you get the message that you are being guided, that it does have your back, like it does got you. And then you hold something close to your chest, this guidance, this thing that came to light, that this thing, that this epiphany, this sudden knowledge, this information that suddenly you receive or you become aware of, is your power, and you're holding that close to your vest. You found out something. You're holding it close to your vest just in case you need a power move, because there is somebody acting. They're playing with you with the 5 pentacles. This person is not relating you an emotional level. This is somebody in their ego. They want to burn another person before they let themselves get burned. All right. So the signs we got here is Aquarius, is Aries, Scorpio, Pisces, and Capricorn. Okay. All right. Let me see who's in the chat now. Does anybody have a question? A yes or no question they want to answer right now? I'll take a few minutes to talk with you guys. Anybody have any questions? Yeah. If yeah, by the way, tonight there will be a bonus. Okay, we'll do a fun bonus. It'll be like an extra reading. It'll be a lot shorter. Probably be like 5 minutes, and we'll do Aries Pisces on that one. Have something fun, and like this is, seeing what comes out in June. I'm trying to give you information, give you foresight, insight, so you can prepare or just know what to expect. You want me to pull you a card from the bottom? All right. Hold on. Let me shuffle these first, and then I will. Okay. All right. Hold on. All right. All right. Let's see what Muhammad's gonna. Oh, that wasn't a good shuffle. These cards are like cardboard. Let me do that again. These were like one of my first cards. These were one of my first decks that I got. All right. So somewhere in the bottom. Now this is the bottom, okay, but it's on the top. So like, all right. So I'll pull one for you. Okay. Well, since this is the bottom, I'll go here. All right. Okay. Here. I'll do a very bottom one. Oh, you can't. Oh, you can't see. I'm sorry. I'm at the wrong camera. Okay. So this is the bottom, but this is also the bottom. But we'll use this bottom. Okay. So you want a very bottom one? All right. There you go. Let's see what you get. Oh, 5 of Pentacles. This is like feeling left out in the cold. Yeah, this is like could feel like you're all alone. This could be money struggles. This could also be like bad health right now, under the weather. This is like you're getting the cold shoulder, feeling helpless. This is struggling energy, but this is just temporary. All right. Yeah, this could be spiritual or material helplessness energy. Yeah, definitely. What does that say? Resilience, yeah. But you're resilient. This card is trying to emphasize, with all this stuff going on, or any of the stuff you got going on, any issues or problems you got going on, Muhammad, just know you're resilient. You will bounce back. All right. Yeah, this is definitely a card of hardship, financial difficulties, illness. Yeah. All right. Anybody else? Where did Colleen go? Colleen, you're still here. What about you said, Muhammad? You said 3 days. Yes. What about you said? Wait a minute. You said, oh, wait, I didn't see that question. Hold on. What about 3 days? If anybody asked a question, ask it again, please, because I'm not going to go through all that. Ask it again. All right. If you ask a question, I'm not ignoring it. I just kind of go with what I have in front of me. I don't even know who's still here. That's why I don't go back. I don't scroll back because some people may have bounced already. Okay, if you're just joining us, welcome in. I'm talking to the chat right now, but we're about to go back and start Leo. We're doing Aries to Pisces. What is coming in for July? The good, the bad, the ugly, everything. Love, money, career, information, opportunities, challenges is all on the table. Muhammad, what was your question about the Johnny? Where's John McClane at? He's like, well, I want somebody who's all here yet? Who's all here? You said, never mind. Just play the song. Don't worry. Be happy. You said 3 days. Yes or no? I don't. Pull me a card from the bottom. They see what most don't. Ask if they have dreams. Mm-hmm. What you just did took the chariot in reverse. Did you notice? What do you mean I took the chariot in reverse? For what sign? I didn't take the chariot in reverse. I didn't say there were any blocks. I didn't say there was any stagnation. No, I know my cards well, Muhammad. I don't negate the readings. I read the cards as is. If it's an upside card, I read it up. If it's in the reverse, I read it in the reverse. I don't skip over cards because I don't remember what they mean, or if I forget the meaning, I don't try to make something up. I know my cards. Like I give 50 different meanings to each card minimum. I know them too damn well. That's what trips me up at times. All right. All right. That's it. Nobody else? All right. If you're joining, welcome in. All right. I'm Claudia St. John's. This is Organic Strawberry Moon Tarot. And we're doing predictions for July regarding money, love, health, spirituality, opportunities, challenges, everything. Legal, career. Okay. All right, let's see what's going on for my cancers. All right, I mean, not cancer. Who are we at now? Leo. All right, let me get this off the board. Leo, Leo, Leo. All right, welcome in, Leo. Leos are the leaders of the zodiac. Okay. They're like the power of the zodiac. Yeah, Leo. Yeah, they have the radiant heart. Yes, also known as the creator, the performers of the zodiac. All right, Leo, let's see what we got here. All right, let me shuffle this. All right, shuffle this here. All right, yeah, let's see, I'm shuffling. All right, perfect. I'll take this at the top. All right, Leo, what do you got? All right, the Seven of Wands. This is Leo Minor Arcana card. The World. And the King of Wands energy. All right. All right, let me look at it and I'll talk about it. All right. Wow. A lot going on for July for Leo. All right. So, Leo, I do see that you could be leveling up. Okay. Leveling up, leveling up, leveling up to the next level in school, in career. Okay. Some of you, Leos, in July could be, there could be, what am I trying to say? A world, like getting, some of you guys could be on tour. Okay, if you are an author and you got a book out, some of you guys will be going to book signings. But not only that, whatever your thing is, whether you're on social media or you got a product or you're in a band, whatever you do, it's getting world view. The views, your viewers are, it's getting, you getting more expanding. Some of you guys, your brand is going overseas. I do see some of you guys be traveling to another country in July. Somebody could be in a long distance relationship. Okay. Mm. Yeah, some of you are trying to resist an ending. Resist an ending. Mm-hmm. You don't want something to come to a close. Yeah, there is definitely a cycle is closing out in July. All right, let me get some clarity on this. All right, as I'm talking about the world here. All right, I'll show you the cards so you can see. All right, what's the world about? Seven of Pentacles. Seven Pentacles in the world. Yeah, so I do see whatever you've been putting time, energy, effort in July, you finally see some results. You finally see that, okay, whatever you've been nurturing, like a garden, you planted the seeds and now you've been watering it and giving it sunlight and watching it grow. And now you see that you actually are starting to have a real garden here. Could be a business relationship or a career thing, or maybe to a job. You've been giving time, energy to a job, and now you know you see that you're seeing results. Okay. Now this could be also some of you guys could be this is pregnancy. Some of you guys could be in your last trimester. Some of you are planning for something big, planning to buy a car, a home, something big purchase, or college vacation. All right. Yeah, some of you guys, couples, especially couples, could be investing into something like bigger, honeymoon, like I said, vacation. Yeah, some of you guys may be traveling overseas, or somebody overseas may be coming to visit you. All right, some of you guys could be having a roommate move in or move out in July. This may not make sense to you now, but just just keep this in mind, and you can always come back to the video and check it out. Yeah, this is telling me that in a favorable position, you're going to be in a favorable position. Yeah, some of you guys are going to be in a favorable position, and you got some haters in July. Yeah, you're going to be in a taking. This is like King of Wands. There could be a male important to you in July? Yeah. Now, some of you, this could be a relationship ending. Some of you males will have a relationship ending. Something could be ending. Or if it's this is a very crucial time in July. Something's at a turning point. If it doesn't go to the next level, it looks like it's going to close out, but things can't remain the same. Yeah, this is like a turning point. Some of you guys are trying to resist an ending. Or there could be a fire sign, or it could be any sign really that's resisting. This could be like energy, like some of you guys are just getting your own way. Some of you guys are just getting in your own way. All right, so just be mindful of that. Yeah, somebody could be approaching you in July, like confronting you. All right, just keep that in mind. Somebody confronting you. I get male energy, but not totally strong male energy, but there could just be a female and a male energy at that time. All right, we have here Scorpio, Sagittarius, we have Taurus, we have Leo, and we have Saturn, and that's associated with Capricorn. Okay, now let's go to. So that was Leo. So now we go to Virgo. All right, let's go to Virgo. All right, let me know what sign you're here for. All right, put it in the chat what sign you're here for. All right, all right, let's check out the poll. So the question was, do you believe that people are capable of changing? And 84% said yes. Yeah, I too agree with that. I definitely feel like people can change. Why not? No, like definitely they can change, but I think it would be you can notice it if they change. Sometimes people think they change, but if you can, it starts with making a decision and taking actions in lieu of that decision. And it's like, well, okay, just because you said you would like to change, I don't see you taking any actions that show that. That's the big difference. Hi, Lola. Oh, you're a Pisces? So is Muhammad. Oh, Johnny, the Walker, you're talking about Brandy, what Johnny Walker. What is that? That's not Brandy. That's oh, can't think of it. Not cognac. The red and black label you're talking about, Muhammad. All right. Yeah, whiskey. Thank you. I couldn't think of it. I'm like cognac. Blah, blah, blah. Yeah, a lot of I'm just been very flighty tonight. I apologize. I am super flighty tonight. I don't know what's with that. Uh, Sometimes it happens, especially like when I'm tired and get more silly. All right. All right, Virgo, let's find out. It's gonna be coming in for you. I am like I see I have I have Scorpio my Venus, then I'm a Sagittarius Sun, then I am a Capricorn rising, and I have Aries moon. So I like to check out all these out. So I'm double fire. Um, moon is about your emotions, where your emotions tend to show up more. Your Venus is where your love life stuff shows up more. Your rising is how people see you, and your sun is your personality. Your Gitson Jazz Box. Oh, okay, look at you, Gitson. Oh, okay. Muhammad with his whiskey and jazz. Frank Sinatra helped you too. Oh, oh, really? You playing solitaire? Oh, wow. Well, I'm glad that playing that game is helping you to develop your skill or to just be more aware of it. All right. Hi, Lola. If you wanted a card pull, if you got a yes or no question, I am taking that right now. And there is going to be a bonus for people quietly watching. And if this is resonating and you want to own it, claim it, you know what to do. Yeah, do nothing. All right, Virgo, let's see. All right. The Four of Wands. Yes, the little Four of Wands. See that? Do you guys need that closer? Let me put it all the way at the other side of the room. Can you see it now? Yeah. All right, let's see what else. All right, the Two of Wands. Mm, woo, woo, woo. I know, like, how old am I? All right, I am 3 going on 4. Since no, I'm 2 going on 4. We have the 2 ones and the 4 ones so far. All right, what else? The Death card. All right, we have a Death card. You see. There we go. All right, now what does this mean for you? I don't know. I was hoping you guys tell me. Yeah, I was hoping you could tell me what this means. All right. So, all right, let me take a look at the cards and then I'll talk about it. All right, let's see. Let me see real quick here. What is it saying? What is it saying? All right, by the way, birthday dates. We have 4/24, 2/22nd, 32nd, and we have 13. 13. And or yeah, we have 4/2/13. I mean in 4/4 or 4/2/13. Okay. 4/2/4, 4/2/44. These could be like your pick 3 for Lotto. 4/4/2/2/4/4, 4/2/4. All right, just saying. Just saying. All right, Virgo. Let's see what's going on here. Okay, there's something about a home settling down. At the 2 ones the same. All right, here we go. And then, all right, all right, 2 cards are emphasizing you have some kind of success here in July, Virgo. All right, definitely. And there could be success in 2 different things. Like there could be some kind of success in a connection or family or even around a home. Now, this could even talk about like some kind of a party event ceremony Okay, maybe like you're planning for a wedding and it goes very successful in July. Some kind of event. Could be family, or this could be for the community. Yeah. What else? Okay, so listen, we do have the card. So let's look at how the cards really came out. They came out like that. Okay. So I do see you reaching a milestone in July, Virgo. Okay. So there is going to be some kind of like you have two kind of accomplishment or success, could be in two different things. Yeah. Now I do see some of you guys could be talking to two people as well. All right. Now, I do see you looking into the future, having foresight about something, and you're trying to decide which way you should go. It's like you're at a crossroads. Should I go this way or that way? What should I do? And let's find out. Let's clarify this 201s. Let's clarify this 201s for you, okay? Which way should you go? Because this person is like, could go this way or that way. Which way? And it's got the world in his hands and it's like, trying to figure things out. And this only works if the person steps out of their comfort zone and takes action. You know, so like a home could be very significant for Virgos in July. A home, a property, all right. Or there could be like a wedding or some kind of ceremony that's important. Some of you will have two events happening for you in July. Now we do have the death card here. Okay. Now something could fail. Like you have success in a couple of things, but something here could fail as well. All right. And both can be true simultaneously. Something you're successful in something and then failing in another thing. All right. Yes, there could be travels. Hmm. Definitely, I feel like something is ending in July and you're beginning something. You're trying to you will have a choice of which thing you can decide, because something ends, whether it's a job, you end where you live, you end something, and now you have a choice with two. Could be a relationship ends and you got two options who to go with. Weighing your option here. I do see like something could be a reunion. You could have a reunion as well. I do see celebration, events, reunion. Yes. Let me see why this two of wands is here for you though. Okay. Five of wands. All right. Yeah, you're conflicted about making this decision. Or this could be you feeling like you have to compete for somebody's attention. Yeah. What else? Well, let me clarify again. The hanged man. Yeah. Okay. Yeah, so you know what? It's like I feel like this is saying that you are you're like, okay, so there I do feel like there is some kind of conflict around a situation. It looks like you're going to take a chance and you're just going to test some kind of truth to see if this is going to work for you. All right? And I do feel like it will work for you, but don't stay in this energy. Make a choice and go for it. Even if you make a wrong decision, that's information. The worst part is always not doing anything about it. You have Aries here, Aries again, Scorpio, Pisces, and Leo. Okay. So something's ending, but you will have a new beginning. All right. Might not make sense now, but when it happens, you'll see. And you can give me my credit then. All right. Let's go now to Libra. All right. Libra, Libra, Libra. All right. We got Libra here. I'm going to put Scorpio here. And then I'm going to put Saggy here. So I don't have to keep writing everything on the board. Okay. All right. All right. Hello. If you're joining us. Hi, Barb Smith. Hello. How you doing? All right. Oh, you're from Canada? You're from Canada, Mohammed, and you want to move north, more north? Where are you gonna go? To the North Pole? There is a North Pole in where is there a North Pole? There's a North Pole in Alaska. A little town called the North Pole. All right. Da 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 dee, da dee, da. Let me know which sign you guys are here for. If you're new, welcome. All right. If you have this sign anywhere in your sun, moon, rising, Venus, welcome. If you're a cross watcher, welcome. And if you're just curious, but hello to curiosity. Hello to curiosity. All right. These, you guys, are actually great readings. I don't see any major disaster in it. Okay. Yes, my predictions do come true. I do use cards for myself. I do trust my cards, and not just me, but I get some good feedback. Then people turn in my readings to see what's going on. That's why I don't like negating the cards. I don't like negating the reading just to fit a storyline or because it doesn't feel well to me. I'm going to say what the cards say, and if it was meant to for you, then you'll hear it just the way you're meant to. All right. Libra, let's see what your cards say. We have here Queen of Pentacles. We have Five of Pentacles for July, and then we have the Death. Oh my gosh, what is going on? Libra, Libra, Libra. So, Libra, okay, so birthday dates. You could be born on the 13th, on the 5th, on the 25th. And then we have 1313 here, by the way, folks. Libra, you have 1313, and now also accept to take 4. So if you're playing louder, you can do 454. Yeah, we have 13 5, 13 5. So fives are always talking about some kind of change. All right. So let me take out the cards. Let me look at what the cards, and then I'll tell you what I get from them. Okay. So, I'm going to tell you the obvious thing looking at these cards, Libra. I don't know. When it's face down, I just feel like I can read them better. All right. I'm trying to. All right. So, right away, what the cards are telling me is that there is some kind of ending. Now, whether you put yourself out in the cold or somebody you're dealing with puts themselves out of cold, but I do see that there is some kind of failure or ending of something. Yeah. Or this can also tell me that there can be a female energy around you. Um, could be an earth sign. There could be a Capricorn or a Sagittarius. We have Taurus and Scorpio so far. And it looks like things are going to go through a tough time in July. Now, is it going through a transformation? Is the energy shifting in July? Let's find out. What is this death card really saying? There is going to be some kind of struggle going on. Well, Try to get to the bottom of this. Nine of Swords. All right, Nine of Swords. So this could be a concern that something is ending. It's not really a transformation energy. It's more like failure energy, failing. Nine of Swords. Nine of Swords. This is not a Ten of Swords. So I don't feel like it's going to be done in July. Could be for some of you. I will put that out there like that. Yeah, this is definitely worry, tension, being haunted by your past. Um, this is worry. But Libra, this could be worry about your stability or your finances or even health or a home situation could be on your mind. Something you're definitely stressing about, having regrets about something, worried about it, even losing sleep. Mm-hmm. All right. So I do see some of you that there's a strong female energy followed by the Five of Pentacles. Now, Libra, some of you couples may have finances or health issues can be a problem in the connection. I feel like this causing stress, tension. Yeah, this is definitely saying anxiety. Yeah, this could be having also getting nightmares, and you could be getting nightmares in July. Trouble sleeping, insomnia, sleepwalking. Yeah, this is like you're trying to nurture something, but yet it's still going. It's still going to be a challenge, a struggle. But I don't feel like it completely ends. It could be a scare. It could be a fear that it's ending because the nine came up. Let me clarify it one more time here. The Lovers. Oh no, this takes a twist. Why the Lovers? The Magician. Why the Lovers? Hmm. All right. A spiritual connection. A spiritual connection. Something in alignment. Something in alignment. What is going on? So why the Death card? Okay, because you're okay. So this is what it's saying. The Lovers card, the Magician is like, okay, I need to take back my power here. It's like I'm taking action and I need to take back my power. And the Lovers like needing to be aligned with your head and heart. And as you see, the head and heart is not aligned because there's mental anguish. All right. So there is like financial issues for January. I mean, for July, beware of that. There's some mental anguish. And I do see even health issues could be a thing. There's a strong female energy around you. And or some of you female Libras um, will have this issue happening. But I do see the Magician showing up. So it looks like you need to be in alignment, making a decision. The Lovers card is saying you need to make a decision about something very important that's aligned with both your heart and your mind and Libra. I mean in July. If you don't remember any of this other stuff, just to remember that in July, there's going to be a major decision, whether it's about a connection, about a home situation, about money, career, that you need to be in alignment with both your heart and your mind. Both have to be in alignment with this decision for it to work out for you. Okay. So trust it, even though it may be like I have to end something, quit something, but trust it. If your heart and mind agree with it, trust that you'll be all right. Okay. So the signs we have here is Gemini, Virgo, Scorpio, Taurus, Capricorn, Sagittarius. Okay. All right. If that hit, subscribe, hit that like. All right. So now let's go to Scorpio. I just already Sagittarius there. All right. Scorpio. And then Sagittarius is next. All right. If anybody wants to get a card pull or have a yes or no question, let me know. And by the way, if you stick to the end, I'm going to reward you with a nice little bonus reading at the end. It's going to be fun. Okay. So, yeah, what's going to be Aries through Pisces? It's not going to be long. It's going to be like 5 minutes, if that. I'm going to pull what zodiac signs are going to be showing up for you around July. Or what's your soulmates? Wait, how does that question go? Oh, yeah. What zodiac sign is your soulmate? Yeah. So, something like that we're going to do. It'll be fun. All right, Scorpio, let's see what I got for you. Wait a minute. This is what I wanted to do. Scorpio, we have the Chariot. We have the Eight of Wands. A lot of fast movement energy and justice. Okay. So some of you guys could be born on the 11th, on the 31st, on the 21st, on the 8th, 28th, and on the 7th or 27th. All right. So we have 7, 8, 11. All right. The Chariot. Okay, Scorpio. You got a lot of, let's look at the obvious here. The Chariot with the Eight of Wands. Fast movement, momentum. This is definitely, I feel like, travel energy, no doubt. This could be somebody traveling towards you or you're traveling to somebody. Definitely travel energy. This can be things really move fast for you around July. Now, this could be around a legal situation. Mm-hmm. Something really picks up and starts moving fast. A court, a legal situation. Finally, a court or something legal may finally turn in your favor. Mm. You're getting news of fairness, of justice. You got incoming news about justice, the truth, fairness in July. It doesn't have to be about legal. It could be about anything. Some of you, oh, some of you guys are getting the truth. Like the truth arrives. Wait a minute. So, yeah, the truth could be coming in. So you get the truth about something. Now, this is what also is going. Some of you guys, your business, your social media account, something that you're doing, your career, suddenly it starts picking up and going fast. There's like momentum, fast movement, it's like going. You're taking back your control. You're not a passenger anymore. You're the driver. You're moving something. You're in control. You got willpower, determination, success. There is some kind of success on the 7th of July, the 7th or 17th, or even the 18th, 19th could be pivotal for you. I would mark that down. Communication on the 8th. Communication on the 8th, around the 7th, 8th, or 9th could be very important, even on the 11th. You got 7-11 here. 7-11. You know, July 11th, July 8th, July 7th. These are important dates for some of you. Even the 19th, the 17th, 18th. Is there anybody here who's a Scorpio? Incoming. I'm trying to see traveling, incoming news. Hold on. So this could be, somebody could be falling for a Libra or a Cancer. I do see like a Cancer could be coming in really fast for you in July, or a Libra even. Mm-hmm. Yeah. I do see, yeah, you haven't, so there is some kind of breakthrough that happens in July, some kind of breakthrough that happens and it starts picking up. It's almost like you get karma to step in and help you. Like you finally feel like, okay, if all the shit been dumped on you of late, finally karma's like, all right, you got enough shit dumped on you. Let's start, helping Scorpio out. Things like, yeah, turning your favor. It's like karma coming back around. But I don't see it in a negative way, I see it in a positive way. And this is also like you finally get fairness. Finally things are made right for you. Okay, something about legal, something made right for you, something truth coming out, travel, movement forward. Something going, picking up very fast for you, Scorpio. All right. So that's what we got. We got Chariot, just we got, I mean, Cancer, Libra, and Sagittarius. Okay. You know what? I just want to see what, hold on really quickly. What is this 8 of Wands here? Hold on. Let me just find out. The World and the Emperor. The World and the Emperor. Let's see what this is saying. So Scorpio, that looks like, all right, so there could be somebody falling for you, okay? Or something, or a Scorpio, for some of you, what I'm going to tell you is that something closes out. A cycle closes out with a strong male energy. Yeah, father figure, something, father traveling towards you, a male traveling towards you in July, and this is going to be significant to you. You know what? You know what this is saying? There's a male in July coming. It's coming back around. Somebody you haven't heard from is coming back around. And this could be somebody that you have high respect for. Could be somebody older as well. This is somebody that is in a power position. Or this is just somebody you put on a pedestal. But somebody's coming back around in July. All right, we got now Capricorn, Libra, Sagittarius, Aries, and Cancer. All right, there you go. All right. I'm not trying to rush these. I know like people are waiting for their reading, but I'm gonna make sure the signs get theirs. All right. Huh? Hi Lola. What is it? You'll pay all your bad karma with the Scorpio. I know, because I'm living it. Oh, really? Oh, oh no. Well, Scorpio, they are they're very spiteful for sure. I even have like I do little like a funny cartoon things with zodiacs on Facebook, and there was definitely something about that. I just put up. Yeah, they're little spiteful bitches. Yeah. All right. Well, welcome in, Lola. What sign are you? All right. Yeah, so you guys, if those that are here tonight, don't forget to check out Sunday. Sunday night, I normally come on. It's actually from 10 p.m. to 2 a.m. But if you subscribe, you get your notices. I'm trying to get more specific in my schedule. I'm finally feeling better, so I'm gonna try to do that. I'm just I'm getting I've been like a month and a half like dealing with one thing after another, so I need like a little bit more time before I can have a specific time. But yeah, 10 a.m. Oh, Sunday's reflective night. How they, it's like current situation, how they feel about you, how you feel, and where's it going. All right. And then there's a bonus, also bonus reading for Sunday after that. And then Monday, Tuesdays, and Wednesdays, again, 10 from 2 a.m. It's basically not 10. I don't know why I keep saying 10. It's like 11 to 2 a.m. I sometimes I got up at 3 or 4. It happens. But Monday Sagittarius, Sagittarius monthly, then Capricorn on Tuesday, and then Wednesday's Aquarius. Uh, yeah, yeah, yeah. All right. And then next Monday after that is like Pisces. Yeah. All right. So yeah, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday is the single signs, and then Friday and Sunday is always Aries, Pisces. All right, for now, yeah. Make sure you subscribe and you get your notices. All right, let's do now Sagittarius, the Archer, the Centaur, the philosophers of the zodiac, the wanderlust of the zodiac. Always wandering around. Travel. They're the travelers of the zodiac. They're travelers. For sure, for sure. Excuse me. Mm-hmm. Yeah, Sagittarius would be the one arguing with Socrates. Yeah. All right. Saggies. All right. Let's see what's coming up for Sagittarius. All right. Let me get this shuffling good. Okay. Now, Muhammad, what? Oh, Lola, you're a Pisces? A lot of Pisces here tonight. Yeah, Muhammad's a Pisces too. And so isn't Colleen a Pisces? I forgot what she said. Muhammad's like lovely on a female, on me. It's like fighting though. Are you saying something lyrics? Are you like listening to a song? All right, Saggy. The only zodiac sign to have a weapon. The only zodiac sign to be looking upward. All right, let's see what July will bring. Oh my God. Yeah. All right, ready? Ready, Freddie? Oh, hell no. 3 of Swords came right out. Ick. Third party energy, heartbreak, misunderstandings, turmoil. Yuck, yuck, yuck. A catharsism. Ick. Crying. Yuck. What's happening here? Crying. It could be releasing emotions, finally releasing a heartache or a heartbreak, finally releasing negative energy in July. All right, we'll find out what it is. We'll get right down to the specifics. Don't you worry. Claudia St. John's got you. Ooh, the star, healing energy. There you go. So the Three of Swords right off the bat, Three of Swords and the star is saying, Sagittarius, July will be like a catharsism. It's like you're releasing negative emotions, you're releasing this hurt feelings, releasing a lot of negative. You're healing. Yeah, definitely. Healing energy. All right, let's see what else happens. Now, sure. Can some of you be in a breakup in July? Absolutely. All right, let's not ignore this card though. So I will still honor the Three of Swords, but I'll clarify it. I do see a third party issue popping up in July. And this, for some of you, it causes an ending, it definitely causes some kind of emotional turmoil. All right. I do see you getting a wish granted, and I want to clarify, see what that's about. Okay. No way, man. So you have, okay, so birth dates. If you were born on the 3rd, on the 17th, on the 4th, on the 24th, on the 23rd, 27th, on the 8th, I mean, it could be significant. 21, 3, yeah. Even on the 21st, and then that one is on the 22nd as well. Okay. Now let's find out what's going on. So you listen, so there is an energy, Sagittarius, you have a warning here. 4 of Cups. Like, so I didn't say in July you're completely healed. I said you're healing in July, letting go of a lot of emotions. Now some of you will be sitting in this energy of 4 of Cups. Yeah, I don't like 4 of Cups. Now here's the win. All right, I'm gonna tell you a trick. Okay. So like you can look at this like the person is looking down here and they only see 3 cups, but there should be 4 cups. But they want this cup that is no longer here. Like probably what the three of swords took away. Whether that's like a something financial, career related, or love related. Okay. You want back what no longer is there. But the universe is trying to like, it's saying, like, look, Sagittarius, I got some really good wine in this chalice. Just have some. Chill out, man. You're too focused on this one thing. Since you're focusing on the thing that's not here, you cannot see this thing. The universe is trying to bless you because you're not in that frequency. So this is invisible. But the way to flip this is when you're in the situation of, oh, okay, this ended, or this just didn't go my way, or something like that. Instead, having a pity party about it, understand that if something went away, something broke, something failed, that wasn't yours anyway. If it was, it would come back around. So let it be okay that it's gone. And just think, well, now that it's gone, it's made space for a new one. And then by being in that energy, you now can match this energy of the gift coming in. So just remember what kind of state of being you're in. Stay in the positive one, expect something good come in, and now you can see it. Don't be insistent that you need something that's trying to get away from you. And don't take it personally. All right, so let me see what else is going on here. Hold on. All right, yeah, let me clarify why we have these couple cards here. All right, let me first see why we have this star card here. Okay, why is this here for Sagittarius? Hope, healing. Oh, you got a couple of cards. Okay, so you got some nasty cards out with this. You got the Eight of Swords and then the Page. All right. So if there is somebody coming, there is somebody new coming in. All right. But it looks like with the Eight of Swords, you're still like stuck. You're still stuck on somebody else, or now like you could be second guessing yourself, feeling insecure, self doubt. Yeah. So there may be a new person coming in, but maybe you don't feel like you're ready for them. Okay. And so just be mindful of that. All right. But this is telling me you do have something new you're planning to do, but you get in your own way. You get in your own way. It's not that something is wrong with reality in July, Sagittarius. What's wrong with reality? Nothing. It's your thinking that's the problem. Your thinking is what's causing you to feel limited or restricted. Okay, why is the Three of Swords here? The Four of Wands. There could be some kind of cancellation to an event. You could have concerns around a home or property. Somebody could be moving out. What's this? Give me another card. Eight of Pentacles. Working from home. Why this Three of Swords? Because these are positive cards. Somebody being demoted or debt. What the hell is this talking about? Oh no. Queen of Swords. What else? The King of Wands. Taking leadership. Boundaries. Listen, I see that something, there's just something that, I feel like through work, you get yourself in work to release your emotions. You're releasing an energy. A debt can come in to split up something. There's something that's been divided in July. All right. Yes, for some of you, could be a third party situation. I feel like though a reunion, there is a reunion that would, that comes back. This doesn't mean you had this third party situation happen in July. This could be something from past, and I do see a reunion. And this time, there's an opportunity to build it or develop it. Okay. That's what I see. So Sagittarius, something from your past comes around, another chance. This is, and that by getting this reunion will help you to heal this past wound. Yeah, it tells me it's so it actually this comes in when you're more healed. Yeah. Because we have here a King of Wands coming back around. You also have a Page of Wands. You feel like this is a missed opportunity with this guy, but who cares because you got a King of Wands showing up. But you're keeping them at arm's length. Because you may forget, but you don't forget. All right. You know, so we got here. Do you got more money coming in? I just see you working, building on something. You got a wish coming true. No, Three of Swords can also mean debt. Let me find out. Any money for Sagittarius? Hermit. What does that mean? Something you do alone. Yes, something you do alone can bring you financial stability and financial security, or an older person could be helping you. All right, strong Virgo energy here. All right. All right, something that you work on yourself can bring you lots of money, or somebody older that's a mentor like kind of person can help you out. All right, let's go now to Capricorn. All right, and that was for Sagittarius. Sagittarius, I gave you a little extra, a little wink, wink there. I'll hook Pisces up too. All right. All right, let's see. Capricorn. All right, don't forget we have a bonus, and Sunday nights is reflective night. Current energy, what's up, current situation, how they feel, and where's it going. All right. The devil popped right out for Capricorn. This is Capricorn's major arcana card, the devil. Okay. Materialism, materialistic, yes. No, these just popped off. Seven of Wands. And that card popped up again. Let's see. The Empress. All right, give me one more for Capricorn. The Six of Wands. Holy moly. All right. So listen, all right, birth dates. The birth date, okay, Capricorn, some of you could be a six. We have six again. We have 15, could be 25, could be 26, 27. We have the seventh, we have the third, 23rd. Okay. All right, so we have the devil, seven of wands, the empress, six of wands. All right, let me see what's going on here. Hmm. Let me see a second here. Mhm. All right. Opposition. All right, you know what I think? July, some of you guys, Capricorn, some of you guys are finally gonna put an end or take control of some kind of addiction or vice. You got going on. Or this is finally you're putting your foot down, saying no to something that's been draining you. Lola, Sagittarius about to be an emperor. Entrepreneur, yeah. All right. Anyway, so yeah, some of you Capricorn, some of you guys are gonna push back on somebody that's toxic or something that's not good for you. Okay. I feel like you are finally like, enough is enough. You're pushing back. You're resisting. All right. Empress energy, glowing up energy, money abundance, six of wands, getting public recognition, getting some kind of applause, could be even fame, recognition. It looks like you're blowing up. If this is in love, getting a lot of attention, a lot of people interested in you. If this is whether you're male or female, I do see good news coming in for you. Very good news. Um, Abundant energy is abundant, riding high. Yeah. So there could be male Capricorns. There could be an Empress coming in. And this person with this person, you guys would definitely be riding high. I feel enjoying this a lot. I do see an Empress in the energy, yeah. And the female Capricorns, yeah, it looks like you're the cream of the crop in July. Yeah, some of you guys getting that recognition at work, career opening up, career taking off. walking into the limelight, or if you're already in the limelight, got a lot of haters around you. A lot of people envious, jealous, haters. Yeah, you're moving on up to the sky. Finally got a piece of the pie. All right. Yeah. I don't, yeah, I don't see anything. Yeah. People are hating on you. There's somebody around you, front of me. They try and trip you up, but you don't seem phased by that. Anything I could say bad about here? No. Devil, obsession, temptation. I don't see you giving your power away to anything. You taking back control. So, and money and prosperous, you look good. I think you're going to be improving in your love life, couple, single. So I think it looks good on the up and up. We have here Leo, Taurus, Gemini. We have Leo again, and we got Capricorn. All right, now it's Capricorn's reading. I forgot to put Capricorn up there. Let's go down to Aquarius. All right, Aquarius. All right, let's see what you got, Aquarius. All right, let me shuffle these real quick. Okay, these are so thick. All right, Aquarius, what do we have for you? The Four of Wands, Two of Cups. Wow. The Chariot. Whoa, this looks good. I'll give you one more, Aquarius. Eight of Cups. Ew. So you have, okay, birth dates for Aquarius. You could have a birth date on the 2nd, 22nd, on the 4th, on the 24th. On the 7th, on the 27th, on the 8th, or 28th. We have here 2478. Who do we appreciate? So, what does that tell me? I don't know. Hold on, let me see. Definitely, there is a there is definitely a connection. This is mutual attraction, mutual effort. This is definitely saying some of you guys could be a reunion, or this is definitely a connection being very stable in July. I don't know why wedding. Wedding comes to mind. There could be a celebration, a ceremony that could be significant for you guys. July, a wedding, and a big event. Okay, a gathering of some kind. Traveling. Some of you guys could be traveling to this big event or to this ceremony. Travels could be also the energy. This connection could be moving fast. Maybe some of you guys are going to the altar. I will put that out there. Let me verify this with the four lines though. Star, distant, at a distant traveling. Yeah, I do see, listen, if there was a connection, it is moving fast. If like something that seemed far off, like marriage or something, getting a house or settling down, it's a lot closer. This connection starts picking up by July and moving fast. So I do see lucky energy, um, getting a wish, Getting a wish. Yeah. Yeah, things start moving that you're starting to move towards your goals, your desires. Yeah, July. Yeah, you're definitely. But we have the 8 of cups here. Is something you're walking away from something or not giving it emotionally anymore. Let me find out what's going on. Chariot. Chariot. Willpower, determination. All right. What's that about? Why the 8 of cups? 5 of cups, 8 of cups. Losing something, walking away from something. 4 of Pentacles. Holding back. 9 of Cups. You're like happy. All right, so let me see. Okay, so there is an Aquarius that is walking away from something. Okay, this is something that you're upset about, grieving about. Yeah, this is something you don't want to be vulnerable over. And I see you're just you're like all about you were just it's all about you just being content. This is like you're not pushing, not trying to push anything anymore. You're like, I'm fine where it's at. I'm fine with where it's at. So I don't think this is you guys as a marriage. I think this is like to an event, going to an event. There could be like a connection that moves apart. Yeah, it gains distance. So I'm gonna tell you what the cards say. So there's a connection that says there's something balanced here. Could be a business partnership, a friendship, or a romance that's balanced here. But then something moves really fast, and the emotion gets the distance. There's distance between emotions. As the connection moves faster and faster, the emotions start dissipating, or because the chariot, it's not an emotional card, it's movement. It's about getting somewhere, not really connecting with somebody emotionally. The person's more concerned with a destination than what's going on with you. They're trying to get somewhere. It's not what's going on now. So as something goes fast, it's loses the it emotionally disconnects. All right, but you got 2 cards emphasizing your 2 cards right here come out. The star is Aquarius is major arcana. The star is Aquarius is major arcana. You got 2 cards emphasizing you got a wish coming true. So something definitely is like hitting a milestone, celebration, success. Definitely can be. Determination, willpower, moving forward. It could be a contract, it could be a business partnership, it could be a friendship, an agreement of some kind. But then on the other hand, you're like walking away from something, you're regretting, upset, and you're like trying to protect yourself. You're trying to control something, you're trying to stay controlled, you're trying to stay controlled rather. Okay. All right, so we have here Cancer, Capricorn, Aquarius again, Pisces, Cancer, Aries, and Pisces. Okay. All right. Now let's go to Pisces, last but not least. And I will do a collective after that. So if I didn't catch you in your sun sign, maybe collective will resonate more for you. All right. So we're at Pisces. Hello, if you're just joining us, we're at Pisces and what Pisces can expect in July. All right. 90 days from now, 3 months from now. All right. All right, Pisces. I see Africa. What do you mean you see Africa? What are you guys talking about? Uh, you guys are just having a conversation there, huh? All right, you guys. Pisces is up now. All right. So I'm gonna give you a little bit extra Pisces. All right. All right. What's coming in for Pisces in July? The good, the bad, and the ugly, and the real good. All right. And if you are here, you're meant to be here. All right. There's something you're supposed to hear. All right. Let's see. Ready, Freddie? All day. All right. 1, 2, 3, 5. King of Cups. Look at that. Your little king came out. Water sign king. Okay. That's it. Pisces energy. Pisces and Aquarius energy there. Let's see what this is. Oh, Pisces major arcana. Wow, look at that. Wow, synchronicity right there. All right. Yeah, Aquarius had their major sign show up too, their major arcana. All right. Then we go to the magician energy. Wow, these are strong cards. I mean, do we still keep it strong or what? Oh, 4 of Cups. Sagittarius had that too. All right. And one more. I'll give you one more. 3 of Cups. All right. Interesting. All right. Let's see. Let me see first what happens and then I'll tell you. All right. Anyways, if you had a birthday, the 14th, on the 12th, on the 1st, on the 4th, or the 3rd can be significant, or the 23rd, the 24th, 32nd, and on the 5th or the 25th. Yeah, the 32nd or the 31st as well. Okay. All right, now let's see what's going on here. Interesting how the cards came out. Hmm. Okay. Now be careful. There's your major arcana card, the Hanged Man. Be careful of self prophecies, Pisces for July. Okay. Yeah, be careful of that shit. That shit is real. Self prophesizing. Telling, like, for instance, you could be telling somebody, make sure you don't do that. Don't do that. You're going to do that. And then you do it. Something like that. or or the opposite. You keep telling yourself, I'm not going to do that. I don't do that. And then you go and do it. Or it could be like a friend does something shady that you normally would be against, but because they're your friend, you're like, oh, okay. And then now you accept that kind of behavior as your norm, and then you end up doing it. Like, it's like, be careful. All right. Pisces, this is like you are surrendering control. It looks like you're leaning in the energy of trusting the universe in July. This is actually a very solid energy. Look at this. You're in your manifesting energy. You're surrendering control, which is a good thing. You're emotionally stable, emotionally intelligent. And now you're able to be in this magician energy. Yeah, some of you guys are going to be really good manifesting energy, good manifestors in July. You're manifesting something when you give up control. That's when you become a good manifester. Because why? Because when you give up trying to control things, that's the way the universe feels. You do trust it, and then now it can give you something. So you gotta let go. You gotta surrender control. The universe is trying to look out for you, Pisces. It is not against you. It may look like at times that it is, but it's not. King of Cups energy. There could be a significant male energy around you in July. Yeah, ladies, this is definitely somebody that is very kind, giving, understanding, compassionate, deep emotions. Deep emotions, going with the flow, the energy. You got somebody new coming in, Pisces, for July. And this is not a BUM, whether they're male or female. You got somebody coming in and they have their shit together. I mean, they might not be like wealthy or like, but this is not somebody like lacking. Somebody, got this is somebody who is doing pretty good. Mm. And then couples, I do see if things are stagnating, changing your perspective about how you see the situation can lead to a deeper commitment for you guys, for the couples in or married people in July. Yes, this is better communication, changing your perspective. Now communication starts being better. Now the actions you take in this situation are positive and work in your favor. But we do have the Four of Cups, wallowing in pity. This could be even being bored. I'm bored or feeling left out. This could be like feeling like something was a missed opportunity. Yeah. This could be also feeling stuck. So let me just own it. Let's read it like this way. Some of you, even when you are stuck and in July, you still remain emotionally grounded, emotionally stable. How you get unstuck is you see it from a different angle. Instead of giving your power away, you take back your power. You realize you're the co-creator of your reality, not the passenger. So the Four of Cups is followed by Three of Cups, which tells me is that you will have support or friends around you in July. They'll be beneficial for you to get you out of this energy. Because whatever you thought was a missed opportunity, or you feeling a pity party or whatever's going on in this energy, Three of Cups is telling me that this is saying there's some kind of victory, reason to celebrate. So something you may have deemed as a lost opportunity quickly turns into some kind of victory. Long as you keep changing your point of view, you know? So if something doesn't work out the way you want it to, you don't chalk it up as like I suck or the world sucks and I'm just going to be upset about it. You flip it. You stay in that positive energy. You're remember with the four cards, four of cups, I mean with the four cups. If you keep focusing on what is wrong with your life, what am I missing? How it sucks. You can't see the opportunity or the blessings coming in your way. You're not in that frequency. But once you flip your perspective, that even negative things must serve me in two positive ways, which is true. Even a negative situation is still serving you in a positive way, even if it's something you realize that by if you don't want it, by realizing this is not for me, you realize what is now for you, or what is something I don't prefer. I realize now what I do prefer more so. Gives you some kind of clarity, so it is benefiting you. So something would seem like a lost opportunity, but you get a victory. And that's how this ends. You'll have a reason to celebrate. You got friends and support around you. And July. Singles, you got somebody coming in. Couples, a connection that seems stagnant does pick up. But once your perspective changes, singles, you don't say, I'm just, maybe I will never find the right one. No, you're the magi. If you want somebody new, you want somebody that's, more aligned with you, you manifest them. You put that energy out there. Keep your focus steady. The magician always keeps their focus on the prize. If you get distracted, that's why it will never come to fruition. You don't let little small things trip you up. You keep your eye on the prize and you get three of cups. Keep your focus on the prize is the message for Pisces for July. And you will have victory, reason to celebrate. And some of you guys will be hanging out with friends a lot or something going on, parties, celebrations, invites. All right. Some of you guys will be bored at times. That's possible. But other times you'll have some fun too. Okay. And we have here is Cancer, Pisces, Gemini, Virgo, Cancer again, and all waters here. Scorpio, Cancer, and Pisces. All right. Now let's go into the collective, and then I got a bonus round for you guys. Something a little short, little reading right afterwards. It's gonna be fun. All right. So this is now collective. Okay. This may resonate with you, may not. All right. All right. Let's see what's for the collective. All right, real quick. Collective, you got out the strength card. The 5 of Cups. Ooh, the Tower and the 4 of Swords. Come on. All right, we'll put it in this thing. Here. The Strength, 5 of Cups. What was it like? The Tower and the 4 of Swords. All right. All right, let's talk about these individually. Strength card talks about with the 5 of Cups. Tower. There could be a breakup happening for you in July. Okay. A breakup. Yeah, holding back energy. Somebody holding back. You're holding back, or somebody's holding back. Yeah. Now, in July, your message here, collective, is don't react, but respond. Hold back your negative emotions. Don't act from a negative emotion like jealousy, anger, and instead be compassionate. Remember, every story has at least 2 sides to it. So this card is emphasizing it. Try to see it from the other person's perspective. Have compassion. Be calm. If you're going to argue from a calm disposition. 5 of Cups. This is like feeling like I lost something, a breakup. Something could have radically changed in July. Okay. I do see that there is definitely you trying to heal, you recovering, recuperating. Could be a job loss. Could be a job loss as well. Heavy regrets. I said or did something I shouldn't have. All right. I don't see, if there's a breakup, I don't see reconciliation in July. It doesn't mean it can't happen down the line, but July, it's like more about you needing to recuperate, heal. I do see you healing, trying to heal. Some of you guys could be on vacation. Some of you guys just taking time off in July. Yeah, there's something definitely radically changing for you in July. At least if like, listen, if it is affecting you, then you need to take some time out and and get your strength back. But the strength card is telling you you're stronger. You have a lot of inner strength. You're going to be fine. The tower always feels like shit when you're going through it, but remember, the tower is always here for a purpose. The universe is taking something out of your life that you don't need anyways. All right? It's not taking away something you need. It would never do that. It's taking away something you don't need so something bigger and better can come in. So take care of yourself any way you need to. All right? So there is some drama going on for you. Yeah. Tower moment in July. Let me pull another card for this tower moment. Why is this tower here? 10 of Wands. Yeah, something is at the end of a cycle where you feel like if this is like, let's say, work or a love relationship, you're like feeling like you're doing all the work anyways. You're carrying the relationship. You got all this stuff on the all these responsibilities. You're like overwhelmed. You feel like you're doing everything alone, and shit's gonna hit the fan. Yeah, it looks like you're gonna stop carrying this load. It's at the end. So yeah. Tower means, yeah, something's changing. Something is changing because the 10 is usually the ending. Something's coming to an end. And then let's do the 4 of Swords. Why are the 4 of Swords here? Yeah, the King of Swords. Yeah, the King of Swords is like speaking the truth. High Priestess. Okay, so the advice with the High Priestess is saying, figure out what you're wanting. All right. Your job is to figure out what you really want. And and there's a skill or a talent that you are that has a lot of potential. You need to develop it more. Work on it. Yeah. And by the way, in July, whatever secrets was kept from you will come to light. It could be about this King of Swords. Or some of you males are going to find out something, the truth, and your truth. Somebody finally speaks the truth. Okay. That's what I got. And then we got Leo, Libra, Pisces. This is Gemini, Aries, Scorpio. We have Aries and Sagittarius and Scorpio. All right. And that was the reading. That was the reading for that. All right. Now we're going to go fast with this other stuff here. All right. Let's see. This is the bonus round now. All right. What should we do? All right. Let's keep it with July. All right. Well, I'm going to pull 3 cards and we'll see what zodiac signs are going to be around you in July. All right. So if you're in a current situation, let's see if they pop up for July. All right. If you got a past person you're wondering, are they ever going to come back? I don't know. All right. You can always come back and look at this. You know what? Let's just do April. Let's see what 3 zodiac signs are going to be around you in April. That's better. This is more better. Let's do this for now. April. All right, we just started April. Let's see what 3 zodiac signs, a minimum 2, I'm going to pop up for you in April. They're going to be significant. All right, what 2 or 3 zodiac signs are going to be significant for you in April in some way, shape, or form? All right. All right. Ready? Let's start with Aries. All right, Aries. You got a Libra, Scorpio, Gemini. Okay, Libra, Scorpio, and Gemini for Aries. All right, for Taurus, we have Aries, Virgo, and Libra. Aries, Virgo, and Libra. Okay. For Gemini, we have Cancer, Pisces, and Aries. Cancer, Pisces, and Aries. All right. Let's go to Cancer. Oops. All right. Cancer, we have Sagittarius, Capricorn, hold on, a Capricorn again. Let's do another one. Okay. Taurus. So you have Cancer, you have Sagittarius, Capricorn, and Taurus. All right, let's do Leo, Libra, Aquarius. Yeah, another Aquarius. Let me pull another card. Cancer. So you have Libra, Aquarius, and Cancer. All right. So that's Cancer, Leo. Now let's go to Virgo. Virgo, Pisces, Gemini, and Aquarius. So you have Pisces, you have Pisces, Gemini, and Aquarius. All right. Let's go to Libra. All right, Libra, you have. Oh, I can show you the cards. I'm sorry, I should have done that. All right, so Libra, you have Taurus, Cancer, and Scorpio. We have Taurus, Cancer, and Scorpio. All right. Now for Scorpio, we have Taurus, Capricorn, and Pisces. All right, Taurus, Capricorn, and Pisces for Scorpio. For Sagittarius, we have Aries, we have Taurus, and we have Capricorn. All right, so Sagittarius, you had Aries, Taurus, and Capricorn. All right, for Capricorn, we have Gemini, Cancer, and Pisces. Pisces, Cancer, and Gemini for Capricorn. All right, Aquarius, you have Scorpio, Cancer, and Aquarius. Okay, Aquarius, you have Aquarius, Pisces, and Cancer. All right, and for Pisces, you have Sagittarius, Leo, and Libra. All right, so you have Sagittarius, Leo, and Libra. All right, interesting. All right, we'll see. We'll see, right? All right, guys, that was your reading. Thank you for being here. All right, Muhammad, Lola, Colleen, and anybody else that was here. Thank you all for the chat. That was nice to meet you. Sunday will be reflective night. Okay, that'll be current energy check-in. And then don't forget, Monday is Sagittarius, Tuesday Capricorn, Wednesday is Aquarius. All right. All right. Thank you all very much. Peace and love. Peace and love. Until next time. Until next time. All right. Take care. Good night.